But on the other hand, there have also been the subsidy reform, cash transfer, which could well lower poverty. So when all these things are going on, it is all the more important to have a sense of what poverty looks like, and that is kind of our motivation for this work.
يعني في ظل التغيرات اللي صارت مؤخرا منها اللي هو انه الليبر ماركت سوق العمل ضل ضعيف، انه اسعار الكهرباء ارتفعت، ما حصل نتيجة اللاجئين السوريين واثر على الاقتصاد، كمان التعديل في اللي هي برامج الدعم، كل هذا يقودنا للتفكير والتساؤل بشكل جدي ما هي نسبة الفقر في الأردن.
So I will actually not explain the methodology too much because it's a little technical, but what we basically do is develop a model from the HICE, which is a consumption survey, and use the employment-unemployment survey, which is conducted every quarter. So the employment-unemployment survey or any other survey doesn't have consumption data or income data, but what we did is that it does have some variables that match with the household survey. So what we do is we first run a model and then try to estimate poverty using the employment-unemployment survey.
So قاموا بربط للوقوف على المعدلات الفقر الحالية أو بطريقة أسرع، بدل ما نقعد نستنى سنتين كل مرة أو 4 سنين حسب حدوث المسح، إنه ربطوا المسح البنود فيه اللي داخلة أو متداخلة أو متشابهة مع مسح البطالة اللي بصير كل ربع، ربطوهم مع بعض وأوجدوا المؤشرات اللي منها ممكن يقفوا على معدلات الاستهلاك وبالتالي على معدلات الفقر.
So I have put in all these equations just to impress you, but I will not explain it. Just so that you don't think these numbers are made up, you know. But just one quick point is that we use variables such as household head's age, their gender, their nationality, what sort of jobs do they have, whether they worked or not. These are the sort of things we use to estimate a proxy poverty rate from the employment-unemployment survey. And the preliminary results, I think, are quite encouraging. We have done some validation and they seem to line up.
النتائج الأولية كانت مشجعة جدا، حيث تبين إنه الأرقام متشابهة.
So what we see is that the post-2010, the poverty decline is quite modest. It's around 1 percentage point or so. It has gone down. And just to explain to you that we have the green line is what the household survey would tell us, and the orange line is what the labor force survey tells us. And the two numbers don't exactly line up, you know, because they aren't the same survey and these are estimates. So what this work isn't, I mean, it's not in any way trying to produce official poverty figures, but it does give us a sense whether it is going up or down.
الخطين الموجودين على الرسم البياني، واحد من الخط الأخضر يبين الأرقام تعطينا إياها اللي هو مسح الأسر للدخل والاستهلاك، والثاني البرتقالي يبين أرقام مسح البطالة، وبتلاحظوا إنه هم مش متطابقين 100%، يعني في فرق بسيط حوالي 1% بين الرقمين، لكن متقاربين كفاية ليعطونا indication.
So, kind of what conclusions can we draw from this? We think that this imputation-based technique hold promise, you know, to be able to monitor poverty. Right now, we are trying to estimate the poverty rate for 2013. Also, we are very close to getting it. We just need one bit of information. And now, in terms of future directions, this can be used not only to monitor poverty, but also other indicators of poverty and inequality. And we can also use the couple of things that we can do is that we can also use other data sources. Say, for example, the establishment census, because say in an area where there is more business, we would expect poverty to be lower there, right? So we can combine that with the employment survey that we use and improve the estimates that we have. But that's basically all I have to say, and I guess we can open the floor, and I would also like to see if Dr. Romari would like to add anything, or Eric. Thank you.
دكتور عمر تحب تضيف طول هذا وانت بدك تصلح لي الترجمه يعني ضيف
هذا جاهز
الباحثين يعني اصبحوا قريبين جدا من يعني احكام هذا النموذج وتطبيقه بشكل تام وادخال مدخلات جديده مثل عدد منشآت جديده